locked in. Everybody knows poppin'. Tell a hater hoe to shut up and start talking. Conversations getting juicy cause I'm the topic. Eat them up, leave no crumbs, got these bitches starving. Young turned lit and I'm put up. On these bitches next to my foot up. Skin smooth, flawless, call me hood, hate the bump.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Get Messy with Med podcast. We are on episode 18, y'all. So I think on this episode, we're gonna do kind of like a little 6-month check-in. So yeah. Anyways, just to start, thank you for everyone who has tuned in to the podcast, who has showed love, who tunes in every week, every time I drop a new episode, who make sure they are sharing the podcast, liking the podcast, commenting, reviewing. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't paid your dues yet, make sure you are paying your dues. Please, please, please. Because I ain't too proud to beg. Please. But yeah, make sure y'all continue doing what y'all doing so I continue doing what I'm doing. So we're going to get straight into it. So this episode going to look a little different. It's really like a 6-month check-in. Even though I haven't technically been doing the podcast for 6 months, I've been doing it for a couple of months now, and then we are halfway through the year. It is July now, so we're a little bit over halfway. But we didn't hit that mark, and I feel like it's great to check in. So pretty much when I started the podcast, I was still living in Alabama, and I moved over to Arizona, whatever. And so y'all, let me tell y'all, the Arizona life been treating me so great. Like, I still have not stopped smiling since I got off the plane. I thought it was gonna be a rough transition. It's really not. The only thing I can say I'm still trying to get used to is the heat, but it's not even that bad. Yes, it's bad if you just, you out there all day in the heat. I'm not knocking that, but like, I go out every day or every other day for at least 30 to 45 minutes outside walking and jogging. So it's just like, I'm getting used to it, and I love it out here. I really do. Y'all, I got to go on my first boat ride on the lake, okay? Y'all, I cannot swim, so I was scared, but I talked to God about it, I was very positive, I was very open-minded, and I was very considerate of the fact that I cannot swim. So I made sure I had me a life jacket on. I did not drink on the boat. Everybody else was having a good ass time getting drunk, and I'm just like, nope, y'all, as the person that cannot swim, I can't take that risk, especially with y'all drinking. Like, fuck no. I did take one shot though, so everybody can leave me the fuck alone, but yeah. So I got on a boat for the first time, y'all, and I had a fucking great time. It was a vibe. Like, I love how this year I really been doing stuff that would normally scare me, and I just been like, fuck the fears, like faith over fear, and I just been living life. So yeah, got on that body of water, y'all. Great time, and that was for the 4th of July. I had a ball. But yeah, Arizona has been nothing but a treat to me. I've met some amazing people. I got some amazing, great new friends. I'm discovering myself and learning new things about myself every day. I'm falling back in love with, old hobbies. And I feel like I'm just really, catering to my childhood, to that little girl in me, going back to my roots and things that I enjoyed when I was a child. Of course, I'm still reading. I don't read as much as I did when I was in Alabama, but I've been reading. I discovered a library, y'all, and like, I'm super excited. It's close to the house. That really made my day. My first time in there, I got like 4 books, and I got me a library card. Y'all, I really got a library card, so that was exciting. As far as dating, we still not doing that. We still not doing that. We be dabbling, we be trying to get these niggas the time of day, but these niggas be bullshitting, y'all. Like, I just had to cut a nigga off yesterday. Like, how you just got here and you already fucking up? Like, you gotta go. Get you out of here. Like, the fuck? But, yeah, so let's really get into it. So we gonna start with the dating, of course. So we already done had my spiel about why I'm single, blah, 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 blah. And, we had another spiel on another podcast episode about, being a love girl. Me to myself, I'm in love, void, all that shit, okay? Update. That nigga that I told you I was in love with, boy, fuck him. Fuck that nigga with a big sick dick. Like, please. That nigga had my head going a little bit, just a little bit. I had to come back into reality, y'all. Like, dead ass. Like, he almost had a bitch. He almost had me. Almost took me out of there. But that nigga he full of shit and he full of games. And the nigga just be talking. He don't be about none of that shit he be talking about. And I had to get up out of there. So I haven't talked to him, but I just silently removed myself. It is what it is. But, you know, they're still my dog, you know, whatever. Still my dog. But I don't really talk to him, not stun him off that, on that type of time. And then, have I met any? I kind of semi-cut off another nigga who was never really truly my nigga, but I had to wrap that up. We were supposed to link when he came out here, and that nigga was bullshitting. Like, you want to hit me up 40 fucking minutes before your flight home? Is you cool? Next. Like, bitch, don't piss me off. Cut that off because, like, you don't value my time. Next. I gave a dude my number from Instagram, and he seems like he would have been a really great guy, but I just couldn't see it through, my boy. I could not see it through. And because I don't know who be listening to me, I'm not going to tell y'all why, but just know I can see it through. Like, no. Can't do that. So yeah, wrap that up real quick. Like, we could be homies or something, but no, I'm not interested in, you know, being anything more than friends. And then I gave my number to another little shit, a young nigga. And I thought he was really handsome. I met him one weekend when he was out here. Oh, well, he lived here too. Sounds when he was out here. I met him one weekend when my homeboy was out here or whatever, and we linked up with his homeboy, and I saw, you know, I met him. But we didn't really talk when we met for real, for real. It was kind of like a quick little conversation. He was doing his own thing. I was with my people doing my own thing. So we had followed each other on Instagram and shit like that. So he finally reached out, you know, gave me his number and stuff, and he invited me to... he invited me and gave me tickets for me and my friends to come to an event. None of y'all business what kind of event, just know we went. We had a time, whatever. And we were supposed to do something after, and like nigga went ghost to like fucking almost right at 12 a.m. Tells him, where you at? Home, nigga, home. And no, I'm not leaving. Then like for 2-3 days after that, like you kept asking me did I have plans and shit, but you never made no plans. You would stop fucking responding. And then like first day he had my number, like we was on FaceTime for hours, and like I'm like, bro, I ain't got time to be doing all this texting. Like I'm trying to call you to see what you on. You ain't answering the phone. Oh, you out of there. Just cut him off yesterday. You out of there, baby boy. Stop playing my motherfucking time. And then he tells me stop playing with me. No ho, you stop playing with mwah. You stop playing with Big Mama, okay? Cut him off. And then I do kind of got somebody, you know, if I could get him to, you know, lock in. I think I may have someone I'm interested in. We go fill it out. I feel like he's one of them. I gotta catch him in person, and then we gotta go from there. I think we both gotta catch each other in person to really see if we own that, and then go from there. But right now he at the top of my list. He the only one on the list. But yeah, that's all I got right now. So dating pretty much has been. So yeah. Let's see. What else? Update. Oh, still with the same company, y'all. I love my job. I'm thriving at work. I don't even know if I told y'all what I do. if I have not already told you, I'm not gonna tell you, but I love my job. I work from home, great flexibility. Like, ooh, y'all love it so bad. I've been thriving. I'm only 4 months in, and I've been, you know, hitting my metrics and stuff like that. So I'm super excited about my job. I love it. I hope I'm there for eternity. I already told people like they're gonna have to pull me by my hair, drag me out, screaming and crying, snot down my nose. Cause yeah, only way I'm leaving. So that's my job update. As far as like just overall quality of life, everything's great, y'all. Like I couldn't ask for a better environment. I couldn't ask for a better place in my life. Like looking back onto where I was last year around this time and seeing where I am now, like I'm definitely making a lot more money. I'm having more fun. Like I always been having fun. If you know me or you've seen like my past vlogs, like I'm always having fun. It's just like now I really can get active like how I want to because I'm touching more money. And I love that for me. But you know me, I still want more money. So I might give me a little, you know, a little side gig. Like now that I got more money, I need some more, you know? But yeah, I'm really enjoying life. Everything's been great. Tonight I'm having my first game night in Arizona with my friends. My friends that I've been friends with for the past year or so now, and then some new friends that I'm adding in my mix. So I'm super excited about that, y'all. I cooked for us. I made like some little rotel, nothing too crazy, some meatballs, and I made them us some protein blueberry cheesecake muffins. Busted. Do you hear me? Yeah. On that. And then yeah, so they'll be here by the time I get done with this podcast, and we gonna have a game night. We gonna play like Uno and shit like that, and and drink, sip, vibe on this beautiful Thursday. And then I got work tomorrow, and then that's it. I'm gonna head into my weekend, probably just go chill, honestly. I ain't really got no plans, but yeah. Pretty much overall, other things that I've done that are new. I went to my first I went to 2 indoor football games. That was really different. I did not know that exists, but don't sleep on it, y'all. It's actually fun as fuck. The shit is funny too. Cool ass little shit. I already told y'all I've been on a boat for the first time. I went hiking for the first time this year. I'm scared of heights, so I did that. What else have I done? Oh, I went to Chicago, y'all. I went to Chicago for the first time. I really enjoyed my trip to Chicago. I went Juneteenth weekend. No, I did not stay for the Black Yacht weekend situation. I got there like early Thursday, and I was out of there Friday night, baby. I came to link up with my homegirl. We went to this little celebrity basketball game, ate good, walked around the river walk and stuff like that, and boom, was out of there. So I went to Chicago for the first time. What else? I met a donkey, and I thought he was gonna bite me. I met a donkey when we was leaving the lake. That was so cute. Like, donkeys are so cute, y'all. So yeah, I seen a donkey for the first time in person that I can remember. What else have I done? And that's pretty much it that I can remember off the top of my head. So yeah, as y'all can tell, I'm just super happy. Like, life can only get better from here. Like, I've weathered some storms, and the storms that I weathered was worth me being where I am now. Like, mentally and physically, I feel like I'm at my best. I'm not at my peak, I'm at my best. I've been switching up my workouts, getting outside more, doing a lot more sprint, jogging, Legree. I kind of stopped my aerial fitness because it was kind of actually hurt my body more than, helping. But I just stopped aerial fitness. But I've been enjoying Legree and being in the gym and, all those great things. But yeah, y'all, life's been good. I've been, in my bag, in my Bible, and just living life. And I'm super happy. And then y'all already know my favorite time of the year is coming up, football season. So we gonna be really tuning in with some football news and stuff once football season gets started. But I'm super excited for that. We got little less than a month before the first preseason game. About 3 weeks. Yep, and I'm actually going to a preseason game. So there's that. But yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. That's my little rant, my little update. I feel like that was just needed so you guys can kind of see like where I'm at in life and like how I'm coming, But stay tuned for great things. If you follow me on social media, like on my main and stuff, lock in. If you watch my vlogs, appreciate you, love you. I'm on YouTube, Megan Simone with 3 E's. And then, of course, just make sure you're tuning into the podcast. We just get on here, we chit-chat, we talk our shit. But, I don't like no mess. So until next time, bye.